It is now 8:12. We're up to 77 degrees. A neighborhood landmark on the east side of Indianapolis is being taken apart piece by piece. Holy Cross Church has been empty for several years, but changes happening right now have largely ended neighbors' hopes that it could be a church again. News 8's Demi Johnson joins us now. So what will happen to this building?
Yeah, well, that's what Indiana Landmarks is working to figure out. The goal is for it to not sit empty, which makes people who live there feel a little better. But even so, neighbors I spoke to say the Holy Cross neighborhood won't be the same without the Holy Cross Church.
It's like a member of your family. It's gone.
Where Chris Bigelow used to hear the sights and sounds of worship, she now sees a construction zone.
So this is actually all I knew of a church, you know, until I got older. And even then, when I would go to other Catholic churches, it just wasn't like being home.
Although the Holy Cross Church has sat empty for several years, Bigelow says its recent window removal project tells her the building will never be a place of worship again.
I mean, I haven't liked the fence for years, so I try not to come by if I can help it, just to avoid it, unfortunately.
That's a tough pill to swallow, considering her family history there. It started with her father being baptized at Holy Cross and continued all the way down to her own children.
I have 2 grandchildren, and they'll never know. They were really little when we brought them here, and they'll never get to experience that.
Repairing the more than 100-year-old church would cost close to $2 million. Vice President of Indiana Landmarks, Mark DeLacy, says the future of the structure is uncertain, but a couple proposals that would keep the church mostly the same on the outside are being discussed.
Could the building serve as an event center, or could it serve as one of the proposals that's been out there is a housing use of some kind.
DeLacy says the goal is to make sure the building doesn't sit vacant with boarded up windows for too long. While owning the building isn't in Indiana Landmarks' plans, DeLacy says helping find ways to pay for repairs is.
There are things like historic tax credits that could cover up to 20% of the cost of the rehab of the structure. I think it's going to take all of us working together, the people who are advocates for the building, to find that solution more quickly.
Bigelow says that's better than nothing, but it's still not what she would have liked to see happen.
I just wish the Archdiocese would have tried harder. It's just a shame.
The stained glass windows are being moved to another church in southern Indiana. We'll be sure to follow Indiana Landmarks as it continues exploring options for the building. Back to you, Scott.
All right. Thanks so much, Demi.